Hello darlings and welcome to Gilded Plants. If this is your first time here, hi, I'm Olga and I'm so happy that you've joined me in this little corner of the internet. Today I'm coming to you with an updated tour of my planning situation. I did talk about this in my previous video where I showed you my current 2026 lineup, that I would be changing my setup. Initially I thought I would be moving into an A5, which I also temporarily did, but then I came across this video from this creator. I will insert it right here and I will also link the video below in the description so you can watch it yourself. And she's using 2 personal size planners. I don't know why I never thought about it. About using 2 personal size planners, because you have to know personal size is my favorite size, and my Filofax collection mainly consists of personal sized ring binders or Filofaxes. I love this size. It's my favorite. It's one that I'm really comfortable in, but because this new area of my life has been unlocking right now, I needed more space, and I knew that one personal size planner could not hold everything that I wanted, and it did fit into the A5, but when I have my A5 rings open on my desk, it just feels like a plane has landed on it and it takes up so much space. I can't deal with it. I'm someone who has like a lot happening on my desk. Like I have always a lot of pens and just general clutter that builds up while I'm working, and I cannot possibly take up so much real estate. Like I have 3 monitors on my desk alone, so that takes up a lot of space. So I really need the real estate that I have, and I cannot possibly like give it up for such a huge planner. So when I saw that this was a possibility, I feel like my world just expanded a little bit more. It made me so happy that I had another solution for that. I love A5 too. Like generally the page size is one that I'm comfortable with, but the planner, the ring planner size is just so big, right? It's like more than an A4 sheet when it's open, and it's honestly just insanity. So whoever manages A5, kudos to you. This couldn't be me. Like I can't. So yeah, I have these 2 personal size planners. Also, another issue that I had with the A5 is that I cannot possibly like take this with me. It's like big, you know, and it doesn't fit in every purse or bag that I have. So I always had to make do with like a pocket sized one. I did initially set up this one as well, but I had to keep up with 2 analog calendars, like in my A5 and then in this one, so I could have all of my dates and all of my appointments with me at all times. That was so cumbersome. Like I don't know, it really just, I hated it. I hated that I had to keep up with 2 different calendars, especially if something has been rescheduled, if something had to be changed. Changing it once in an analog way is fine for me, but if I have to do it twice, it was just too much. Like I had so much friction with the setup. So finding the setup has been such a lifesaver for me, because I also keep my calendar digitally, so I have it both in an analog form and in a digital form, and I don't mind changing it once digitally and once in an analog way, but doing any of the 2 twice or literally it's just overkill. Like why would I do that? That's just, it's like a whole production to change and reschedule an appointment. That's not something that I want in my life or that I want to bring into my life. So this is such a great solution for my situation. I did mention that there is this big life update that happened in my life, which is me going back to university. Yay! I'm so excited for it. I will go back to uni in October. However, preparation courses have already started, so I have already so much to do, and I didn't anticipate this workload. I thought that I would have like July and August and like maybe the beginning of September to prepare videos, film them, edit them, and then upload them while I am busy getting used to this new life that I have, right? This new area of life that obviously is quite time consuming and a lot of effort, right? I was wrong because it already started and it's already a lot. I like that I already have like these few months to prepare for uni, but it does throw off my entire schedule right now, which leads me to the next thing. Oh, I didn't even tell you what I'm going to study. I'm going to study Wirtschaftsinformatik, and I'm doing my bachelor in it. So I don't know the English word for this degree, but I'll just write it here. This whole change has led to me needing to adjust my upload schedule. So thus far I did upload on Tuesdays and Fridays. Tuesdays were for my tutorials and Fridays were for general other videos, and I cannot keep up with that. I'm a slow editor. I did mention that before. It takes a while for me to edit my videos, and I love filming. The editing process is a bit cumbersome for me, to be honest, but I am getting used to it, and it's part of the process, and I don't have to love every step of the way, but it is a great outlet for me to creatively express myself. So I love this. I love this channel. I will never give it up. I will always make time for it. I will just have to adjust the amount of uploads to my life season. And right now I am inviting this huge new area into my life that will take up a lot of brain space, to be honest. So I will have to dial it down to just one video a week. And the thought that I had was to do one video a week, which will be Fridays, most likely. I will see what makes the most sense for me. If Friday is something that I would do, we'll figure it out together. But yeah, it will be one video a week, probably on Fridays. And I want to release 2 normal videos and then a tutorial. So like one Friday it's going to be a video like this, the next Friday as well, and then the third Friday is a tutorial, and then I will have like 2 normal videos again and then a tutorial and so on, because I feel like my my channel has been like overflown with tutorials, but at this point I might look like a tutorial channel. But I just really wanted to get everything out because I feel like tutorials are so fun, and I love sharing these things with you guys, ideas and tutorials and stuff like that. So it's really fun. You can tell me in the comments below what you think about this, if that's something you're interested in, with like 2 videos, 2 normal videos and then a tutorial and so on. I am just really excited for all that is happening, and this is also why we are here, because obviously I need space for university. I need space to host all of the tasks and things that I need to do and to organize myself, where I can plan my studying and stuff like that, any deadlines and so on. So that's why I have these 2. This one is my wallet and my calendar, and this one hosts all other areas of my life. So I have health related inserts here, I have YouTube related inserts, I have university related inserts, finance and so on. So these all live in this one. And can we just talk about the lineup? Like a Ranger and a Cherry Croc, are you kidding me? These are my favorite 2 covers ever, and now I get to use them every single day. You know, I'm in love with this one. This is my favorite. I've said it a billion times on my channel before, but I also love this one. I love both of them, right? And I've always felt so bad for not using this one because I love the Ranger. She is perfect in every single way, but this is my one true love. This is my one true love. The color, the Croc design, it's just perfect. I love her, but I love her as well. So now I get to use both, and I'm so happy. So let's get into the flip through. We are going to start with the Ranger. So as I've mentioned before, I use her as a wallet. She's a perfect size to just pack into any bag or purse that I have. She fits everywhere, so I only have to adjust, you know, my calendar once in an analog way, so that makes life a lot easier for me. So in the front pocket I am carrying my money. I only have the bills in here, and when it comes to my coins, I'm using this coin purse, because if I have coins in here, which I could carry, I could take it with me, I have this area here, right? But because it bulks it up so much and she's already like really chunky, I just carry my coins in here. This is from MCW, I think. I will write it on the screen for you to see. I love this one, it's so pretty. So I have, oh wait, I have my coins in here, and on this side I just have some random things that remind me of of stories. This one, gosh, there's so much lore behind this. Can you see her? It's a Matrushka, and that's the smallest one that I got. I pulled her out so I can always carry her with me, because damn. That's all I'm gonna say. Then I have this one in here as well. So cute, no? I do have these 2 stones that my friend gifted me. Everything I want wants me more. And then I have this one I wanted, I got it. And then what else is in there? Yeah, I am an indecisive person, so I have a yes no coin in here as well, which helps me more often than you would think. Then I have this one from Sea Life. I'm a sucker for stuff like that. If you have these things, I will buy it. I swear, this is me. I will do it. I will also show you some that I have in here, because I have them everywhere. And this is also like a bill that I got from there, from Sea Life. This is also bright. Why is it also bright? I hope you can see things. Huh. Oops. Anyway, I also have a screwdriver, or a screw thing. I don't know what it's called in here, just in case. You know, you never know. You never know what you need. I want to do a what's in my bag. I will probably do it soon. Maybe it's my next video, I don't know yet. But yeah, that is like a little sneak peek of what is in my bag as well. So this is my coin purse. And now let's get into it. I'm not like 100% like happy with the way this looks. Why is it so bright? Hold on. I think this is better, right? Is this better? Yeah, I think so. Okay, so it's quite dark though now. Oh, whatever. I'll figure it out. Anyway, so I'm not like 100% set with the decoration. I do love it, but I might change things up in the future. Here I have all of my cards, obviously. I did lose my banking card, so I had to order a new one, which is still on the way, so it's missing. I have my credit card, I have my driver's license, and my ID. And here I have this one free pamphlet from PETA on your local animals and how you can help them. I think this is so cute. It was free. You can check out PETA and see if they have something for your country. But I love this and I like having it with me just in case something happens and I find an animal so I can, you know, help. And then this is a picture of my grandma and my grandpa. Here I have a picture of my grandma and me. You will see I have a lot of pictures of my grandma because I love her. She is my favorite person and has been one of my favorite person for all of my life. I am so grateful for her and for having had so much time with her. She has passed away, I think, like 4 or 5 years ago. I miss her dearly. She has been such a big influence on my life. So yeah, I have this clear pocket, but I don't have anything in there. I just want to have the glitter effect. So then I have this one. You can find this on my Pinterest board. I have pinned it there in case you wanted to print this out for yourself as well. This is a transparent dashboard, which is based on Kimi's idea. I will link her video below as well as the tutorial that I made and where the Pinterest board is linked. So in case you are interested in that, you can download it there. Also, by the way, I have a tutorial for this one, for this like lace border, and also for these washi tape cards. So if you're interested in that, I will link them below as well. You will find the entire playlist down below in the description so you can check things out. And I will probably also put it in the information box in that corner right there so you can click on it. Let's continue on. This is a painting that I did of my cat, Misha, and this is an oil pastel painting that I did of my cat, Simba. I have 3 cats. I still have to do Momo, but yeah, I have been so much into oil pastels lately. It has been so much fun to do. Like I get so much joy creating with it. I can show you the ones that I did. Hold on. So that is the folder where I keep them. Yeah, I have the shark information thing that I use to try out colors. Don't judge me. I'm reusing and repurposing things, okay? So this is the first painting that I did. It's based on a tutorial. I think I saw this on TikTok. I have linked them, I think, in my stories before. This is not my design or anything. Same with this one. I recreated these two. Then this one is an original of mine, this cat, because this is based on my cat, Misha. And I had so much fun creating this. It's so fun. It was so fun to do. I love it. And these two were also based on tutorials that I did. Then this one was also, I think that was based on a picture that I saw on Pinterest. I also have a oil pastel Pinterest board where I have some things that I have recreated in there as well. This one is also an original of mine. This is my cat, Zimba. And then here I have this horse that I did. It is also based on a picture that I saw on Pinterest. And that's not all that I did. I also have a sketchbook where I did something. But that's not why we're here, so let's continue. This is a sticker of one of the paintings that I made, and then the other one. Then I have this 2026 overview from Filofax, and I'm just, you know, keeping track of time right here. Behind it I have my personal information, but obviously I'm not going to share this on the internet. Then this one is my card of the month, so this represents July. The next thing that I have is a picture of me. This is where I find all of my post-its and stuff like that. This one I have of Amazon. This is post-it, like a post-it. This is from cloth and paper. These one are from Hobonichi and these are from Hema. And in here I also have my tabs. So these are from Kokuyo. These are post-it page flags and these are from Midori, I think. This is also a post-it flag thing. I don't know what is that called? I don't know. So this is what I use for planning that is not yet set in stone. We are looking at this weekend to meet up. Things that are not sure or set in stone are going to be marked with this one. And then I have my different protocols. I have a stress reset protocol. I have a movement menu. And what else do I have in here? These are the 3 things that I have. I have my daily movement menu, my daily rules, and my stress reset protocol. So this lives inside of here. These are the leftover Hobonichi tabs. I'm using them right here. Not sure if you can see them, but I'm using them for the month. So these are the leftovers. Then this is my inbox. All of these transparent dashboards you can find on my Pinterest board. They all link there. So if you are interested in any of the designs you see, you can check out my Pinterest board and find it there. This is my inbox. Then the next thing I have is my planning section. This is a picture of my mom when she was younger. And then I have this transparent dashboard with dream bigger, 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 bigger. This is basically an undated fold-out yearly overview from Filofax, and I'm using it to mark all of the birthdays and anniversaries. Next, I have a picture of my mom. I love this picture so much. And this is a perpetual calendar of 2027, also from Filofax. It's dated, as you can see right here. So yeah, I'm using that for this. I hope you can see everything. It looks really bright on my viewfinder. I hope it's okay. So yeah, and the next thing that you can see is a picture of myself. How does it look if I turn on my lamp? Is that cute? No, it's not. This is a lamp, by the way. My boyfriend bought it for me as a gift. She is adorable. Look at her. I'm in love. Okay, anyway, so this is the future log. I have put up a poll on Instagram, YouTube, and on TikTok for you guys to vote which one you would like to have as a freebie insert that will be also introduced to you in this video and that you can download also in the description below. I am also having like a little tutorial part at the end of this video where I show you how to print and cut it. So yeah, this was one of the options. I had 4 options up. I still don't know which one has won. Like thus far, I have not really taken a look at it. So I am filming all of them. So this is my future log. I have 2028, 2029, 2030, and 2031. You're probably like, why do you have to have like 5 or 6 years worth of planning space? Well, I don't know. If someone is getting married or if there's someone getting pregnant and there's a due date, stuff like that, I want it to be in here, right? I want it to be something that I can write down and have in my planner just in case. Then the next thing I have is my monthly section. This is my dad when he was younger, and these are heavily inspired by Sleepy Notes Club. I love the layout she uses, and I have combined hers or like been inspired by her and also Flossy Faye. She does not do inserts, but I love her system. I will show you in a second. Let me just firstly show you all of the pictures. These are all open source paintings that you can use. You can find them on different like museum pages. This is another one. Oh, I love it. I want to see a black swan in real life so bad. There's like a lake nearby, like a few hours away, that has a black swan. I really want to go there. I love swans so much. Then I have this one, and the way I use it, as you can see here, is I put like important things here, like the papier.com advent calendar that is coming out in September. I want to get it so bad, hoping to release, and also, you know, stuff that I need to do for university. Here is more like that. I can show you the entire layout with the December one, so let's get into it. The first thing I have right here is monthly goals and monthly wins, which you will also know or be familiar with from Sleepy Notes Club. I also have monthly theme, and this is where the Flossy Faye part comes in. She has a Substack and I'm subscribed to it. Like I'm a paid subscriber there because I love I love her organization. When I grow up, I want to be like her. And she has a monthly theme and a monthly review that she does. I have it all printed out right here, and this is basically my Bible and what I am basically doing in these areas. So the monthly theme is basically me setting the intention, my goals, what I'm working towards, and stuff like that. And then the review, which you have also seen right here, is where I then reflect on the month, right? So then this is what the month looks like. I also have exactly this setup in my monthly, which is why I moved everything there. This is a Franklin Covey bookmark. I have it upside down because I'm someone, I use it from the bottom, and I want the colorful part to be there because obviously this is flush. I wouldn't have a bottom tab if I had it the other way or the right way around, but I like it this way. I think it's cute. And then I have this transparent dashboard, but yeah, this is what the monthly looks like in general, and that's all there is to it. I did tell you about the monthly review, so here it is. And this is a picture of my grandma. I think she was like a teenager or like early 20s right here. Oh, I love her so much. Next, I have my one line a day. I have this blue Franklin Covey bookmark for that. It is a set of like multiples. I don't know if I bought this separately or if it was part of the plastic set that they have. I'm not sure, to be honest, but yeah, anyway, that's the blue one. And then I have this cute little pink cat right here because I love cats too, if you haven't known. So this is what the one line a day looks like. I have this, like, most of my setup in terms of the inside pages and stuff like that has been inspired by Sleepy Notes Club. I think just her planner is perfection. Obviously, I have other areas there as well and other aspects in there too. I just really love and admire the way she tracks her life. It's so cool. So I also offered this one as an option, so we will see if that one wins, but I have everything already prepared in each size, so this is what it looks like. This one comes in different versions. I have the 31 days one, I have the 30 days one, 29 and 28, so all the versions are there. Then the next area that I have is my weeklies. Again, a picture of my grandma. You will see her a lot because again, I love her so much. And my weeklies look like so. This is, let me show you like a blank one for a second. I love this layout so much. I will let you know in a second how I use it, just so you're aware, because there are a lot of areas and I know that some people might be a bit overwhelmed by that. But I want to talk about this one. I love tigers a lot. I am from Siberia, so I was born in Russia. I don't know if I've ever said that. We came to Germany when I was 10 months old, so I was a baby. I grew up in Germany. All I know is like German society and German culture. Obviously I was also raised with Russian culture, with my mom and my dad having been from there. My mom is German, but she grew up in Russia in a German like village. It's just, you know, a really complicated and extensive lore, so I'm not gonna get into this too much. I wanted to have a tiger in here. Like, granted, I don't know if this is a Siberian tiger. I don't know my Panthera like that, right? Like I'm not like a big cats whisperer or expert. I have no clue, right? This could be like just an Indian tiger or any other tiger, but I just wanted to have like this representation of my birthplace. So I have this with me in my weeklies, and green is the color that I have chosen for that. So let me just explain to you how I use this layout. On this side, on the right side, with these little Monday to Sunday boxes, what I use this for is deadlines. So anything that happens, any bills that are due goes in here. You can also use this for like content scheduling. This section is for my appointments, and here I just write down my tasks. Here I do write goals. So this is basically a more so goals related task, so something that I want to achieve in this week, and these are like one-off tasks that I do. I also have some space here for notes. That's how I use my weekly. That was also one of the options, the week on 2 pages. So next we are I love this picture. This is a picture of my partner. He's so cute now. Anyway, now we are in the dailies, and I'm gonna show it to you. I also love this button. If you have a crush on me, you have to tell me. Right? Okay, so this is what my daily looks like. I'm going to show it to you blank like so. That's the day on 2 pages. This was the fourth option, the fourth and last option of the freebie inserts that you could vote for. I'm only uploading one. We'll see which one it will be at the end of this video. It's exciting, no? Anyway, so this is how I use it. I have yellow for my dailies, and I have this cute glittery star tomato, which I think is so fun. So let me explain to you how I use it. So this is based on the Franklin Covey layout, and I just, you know, adjusted it slightly to how I like to use it. So here on top, this is different. I don't have like these spaces. I made a mistake when I first printed. So these are like print offs that hold mistakes, but you know, I don't care about it. I'm not gonna like waste paper just because there are imperfections, but just so you know that the version I would have offered you would not have this gap. It would have been like this, right? From top to bottom of the lines, but yeah, whatever. This is where I write my birthdays and like anniversaries or any public holidays. So this is where this goes. Then I have my task list. I have this ABC area, the slash to, you know, track whether you've done it or not. And then a schedule that is from 4 a.m. to 3 a.m. I don't really use the prioritization ABC thing too much. I do it sometimes if I have like a really, really big task list. If I take like all the space up, I do like to put stars next to certain tasks that I need to get done on that day. And obviously the schedule I use normally, I write down any appointments that I have. Here I use like a circle sticker like this, just to indicate what day it is. And then next to this, I just write down the date. And this is where I write down the people I had contact with. And then this is where I write any symptoms that I have. And the rest is just for note taking. Like any notes that I need to take, they just go here. That's how I use my daily plan. And then here, this is a picture of my sister when she was little, and red is her favorite color, which is also why I chose the red one to go here. But this is where I have just some extra, you know, like notes pages that I can use. And then behind this one, I have my contacts pages. I'm not going to show them to you, obviously, but I can show you the insert itself. This is just in case, you know, my phone dies and I need to call someone. So I just have everything on hand. I have my family in here. I have different services like car services and stuff like that in here. So any important contacts that I might need are in my contacts pages. And then I have this, I have a tutorial for that as well, obviously, just so you know. And here I have my key that I'm using. These are the stickers that I'm using. These ones I made myself. I already have it on my to-do list for future videos on how to create this. I know people have already requested these in different videos, so I will get to them. These ones are from Amazon. And then on the other side, these are the ones that I created myself, minus this one, because that's from Amazon as well. This is not my icon. I just used one from Google icons, basically. So, and then this one I created myself, and this one I created myself as well. And these icons that I have used, the symbols, are also again from Google Icon. I think it is some commercial free icon site that I used it from. I'm not I don't know exactly which one, to be honest. These stickers are from Amazon, and then this folder thing is from Franklin Covey, and this one is from Filofax. Yeah, this is from Filofax. This is from Franklin Covey. This one as well. Again, I'm using this as my wallet, so I have these extra card slots right here, which I think is quite fun. And then I have this page lifter at the end. As I've mentioned before, I'm a sucker for this. So this is from a park that I visited, and this is from Sea Life, and I love doing these. I don't know, it just brings me so much joy. Then in the back here, I have some of my favorite washi tapes. And then I have some extra Kokuyo tabs. This is the thing that I showed you before. And these are the Midori writing markers. So that's all there is to my Ranger. This is her, this is she. And I love her so much. She is beautiful. I really enjoy it. So now let's dive into my other one, which is the Filofax Classic Croc. Right, we are going to take a look at her now. Oh, she's the love of my life. I love her so much. So let's open her up. This is what she looks like. I have her jewelry, as always. Another picture of my grandma and I. It's the same one. I just really love it. I have a washi tape card here. There's a tutorial for that as well as for this contraption right here, which is a DIY front pocket. There's a tutorial for that as well. And yeah, I have this one as well. As I mentioned, you can find all the tutorials down below in the playlist. This is a picture of my mom. I have a few of them, like it's duplicates, and I love having them in everything I use and everywhere I go. So I just love my family a lot. And behind this glitter folder thing, I have this art print. There will be a tutorial coming out for that, so keep an eye open. And then in the first section, I have a picture of my grandma. That's a picture we used for her funeral. And yeah, I love this picture of her. Then I have some annotating tabs, some post-its, and some more post-its. These are from Post-it themselves. This one I have, I'm not quite sure where I got this, to be honest. This one is from Hema. These ones are from Amazon, and this is from Hema as well. Then this is my university section. This is a picture of myself as a kid. This one you will also find on the Pinterest board that I've mentioned. Then I have this 2027 vertical planner, which holds only information about my university stuff. Then I have this fun little button. You can also find it on my Pinterest board. I love it. This is what I stand for, okay? Guys, they really suck. Then this is my weekly uni plan. I have this button right here, which I think is quite fun, and I also have a tutorial on how to create these type of bookmarks. So you have a lot of tutorials, okay guys? I feel like 90% of my channel is just tutorials at this point, so I'm gonna show you a blank one. So this is what it looks like. I have my weekly uni plan right here. This is based on a video that I watched on YouTube. I'm gonna link her below. It's a really old video, like she uploaded it 11 years ago, but it was so informative and I loved the way she structured everything, so I created inserts based on what she has shown. Again, I will link it below. You can check it out there. And I will also link it right here if I can do that. Can I do external links right there? I'll figure it out. We'll see. So anyway, I have Monday through Sunday right here. Any deadlines will go here. And then I have space here to write down my module code. And then I can just write down any tasks that I want to do in this week for this course. And here I just write down the month, the week off, and the year. And just overarching goals will go in this section right here. So that's how I structure this area of my life. And then next I have this cool button, which is never trust a politician. Again, you can find it on my Pinterest board. And then I have my study log. I also have some tabs right here, as you can see. These are the things that I will have to track and refer to daily. This obviously only starts in October, although I am already starting with studying, just not for the modules that will give me ECTS points. I already have to do something as preparation. So this is my study log. And I have a to-do section right here. And then the next is this one. I have this I read book, transparent dashboard, and a Stundenplan. I'm not sure what the English word is, but you know, I'm gonna write it right here so you know what it is. Then next I have my onboarding thing. I will have to make this unrecognizable but yeah, this is where I have my onboarding stuff. So it's a fold out like so. Again, it will be blurred, you won't see it, but on this side I have the things, the modules that I have booked, the courses and stuff, and I have some blank area just to write down some additional information. And then this is my trifold semester overview. I have week 1 to 14 right here, and then I have week 15 to 28 right here. I know it doesn't have 28 weeks, but you know, bear with me. And here I have space for the different modules, and then I can just write down deadlines and stuff like that in here to have a broader overview of what is coming. And then I have this for each module as well. So I have here the date of each each week, then if there's a deadline, and what lectures I will have to watch in these specific weeks. So I have it for each module, and then I have like this module description for each one that I have. So this one is double-sided like that, it's a twofold, and I have some space to calculate my points and my grades, and then I have the next one which has some space to write things down in here and so on. Then the next thing I have is this area, and poverty give me $10. I think this is so funny. And then this is an overview of my entire degree, so all the courses that I have to do and stuff like that. And here I have space to write things down, and then I have this page for any books that I will borrow from the library, and then behind that I have just contacts again where I can just write down my professors and stuff like that. So there's that. Then the next section is my YouTube section. This is again a picture, the same picture of my boyfriend. I love it so much. He looks so cute. Then I have my Filofax girly patch here. These inserts are from Sleepy Notes Club. I've always wanted to use them, but I always had like, I really don't like lines too much, but then I got used to it over the last few like months, I guess, and now I'm just ready to use it. So I don't have anything in here yet. I have to transfer all the information from my A5 into this one, because up until recently I have still tracked everything in my A5, so I'll have to do that. If I would have done it now, it would have postponed this video, and definitely I don't know how long it would have taken me to do this, because I don't know, I have no sense of time. I don't know what my issue is, but I just cannot grasp how long a task will take. I cannot anticipate it. I don't know why. I just can't. Like if I'm repeating a task over and over again, then yeah, sure, I can time it like a few times and then have an average, but when it's like one-off things or like things that I don't do that often, I just cannot comprehend how long it will take me. I just cannot do it. I don't know why. I don't have that skill, but that's fine. I'll live. So yeah, I'm using these right here. These are the things that I want to do, but I'm gonna blur that because that's none of your business. I have all of the rest of 2026 in here. Then the next section is just my stats section. I just write down the stats for each month and for each social media account that I have. Then I have a things to get thing, like if I want to buy something for the channel, I write it down here. Then I have my goals for my YouTube and stuff, my 2027 lineup thoughts, my dream collabs, then my YouTube ideas. Again, I have not transferred anything. TikTok and Reel ideas, Substack ideas, Freebie ideas. By the way, follow me on Substack. Hehe. So Freebie ideas, insert ideas, and then we are getting into my personal section. This is my cat Misha. This is the one that I drew. She's the first one that I did. Isn't she cute? I love her so much. So the next thing we have here is my mood log, again based on Sleepy Notes Club. I love how she tracks everything and how she tracks her life and the data she collects. It's just beautiful. I don't know, I like it a lot. So I have mood log, balanced days, symptoms log, which is based also, like I get this information from a habit tracker for these things as well as for this one. And then I have my weight log, and I have my weight log also as a graph right here. So this is like my weight log throughout the month, and this is one that is basically at the end of the month what weight I am and stuff like that. And then I have my habit tracker right here and my sleep log, and then that's it in terms of my health tracking. Oh no, it's not. I have this one as well. This is my health log where I just read one line about how I felt. So there is that. I know I am tracking like a lot of physical things in the front, but this is also where I can write down emotional things. Like if I felt overwhelmed, if I felt depressed or anything like that, I can write it in here, which I thought was important as well. So these are all the health logs that I have. In this section, I'm writing down my medication, my diagnoses, or my diagnosis, I don't know how to pronounce that, and my doctors. And then I have this section. This is Simba. He is my second eldest. I mean, they are parents too. So he's the dad and she's, oh, oops, that's my my boyfriend. And she's the mom of Momo, which is my third cat. I will show you in a second. And yeah, this is where I am doing all of my financial tracking and my financial organization, I guess. This is an overview on like one-off bills. This is a no spend tracker. This is an expense overview of everything that I have spent money on. Then I have my monthly bills. So this is just like an overview of like reoccurring payments or reoccurring bills, subscriptions, stuff like that, and yearly bills. And then I have this area with to buy and to sell. So again, I have to transfer all the information from my A5 into this one. And this is Momo. She's the baby. I love her so much. And here I have my adulting log. This is based on, gosh, I keep forgetting her name, but I will write it on the screen and link her account below as well. So I have it right here. And then I have my goals overview. I use tabs like these ones that I have at the top. Oh no, I don't have it at the top, but that I have at the top right here, like these tabs. And I write on them with my oil based pen so I can move them around, because I like having my goals that I have left to do on this blue paper, and then I move it onto this green paper once I have achieved it. So that's why I use tabs for that. But I'm also basically writing them down as like a to-do list. And then I have a to-do list for like pain points at home, or like home projects that I want to do, a bucket list, a wish list for myself, and then I have also gift ideas for my partner and my family. Then I have notes sections just to write down different notes that might be important to me. Here I have my stickers and my key. This is for my mood and my balance days and my, like symptoms. So it's based on how much I have achieved or how many symptoms I've had. And that is basically indicative of the color that I'm using. And here is the key for my monthly overview for YouTube. And these are the stickers right here. This is still empty. I don't know if I'll use it, but then here I have my page lifter. And here I have another one of these things. I'm a sucker for these. I will always do them. Always. Always. Here I have a picture of my grandma and I, and some washi tape cards that I've done. Oh, this one I have from Miso Paper. I love this clip. It's so cute. So that's all I have in terms of my setup. This is basically my planning section, or like my planner lineup and setup. I don't think I will change it. I think I'm pretty much set on this one. I will see how it works for me when I start using all of my university things. There might be changes in terms of my inserts, but I don't think there will be changes in terms of how I'm going to plan. This is like my holy grail. I love this so much. I'm so happy that I get to use my Ranger and that I get to use my Croc. I love these two so much, and I feel like this is the best combination. The best thing that could have happened to me. So I'm really, really happy with this one. That is all that I have for the flip through. So now I'll get into the freebie showcase. Oh wait, I had something else I wanted to talk about. So before we get into the freebie showcase, I wanted to talk about books, because I love reading, right? So I just want to introduce that topic onto my channel as well. So this is a book I'm currently reading, I Who Have Never Known Men. I am currently on page 56. 55 is where I've left off, and the next page is 57. And thus far, I'm really, really enjoying it. I think it's such a good book. If you don't know what it's about, here you can read about it. I've talked about it in my stories as well. I'm really, really excited about this book, and I wanted to read it for I've had it for 2 weeks, I think, and I wanted to start reading it when I was on my way to my sister's, because I had a sleepover with my niece, and I wanted to read it on the train, and it was so full that I couldn't. And then I started reading when I was in bed, and I only got to page 29, I think, when I was at my sister's place, because then my niece woke up and I had to pacify her. She's 2, by the way. So I didn't get further than page 29, and then yesterday I continued reading until page 55 before I fell asleep. I really wanted to finish it, but I couldn't. In the meantime, in those 2 weeks, I acquired a bunch of other books. So I'm going to show them to you, and do let me know if you have read any of them. I just would love to hear your opinions on the books. If you've read them, please let me know. And yeah, so let me show you. The first one is Die Wand by Marlene Haushofer. I mean, it's in German, but when I was looking up this book after I bought it, I usually don't really like to do too much research, because I don't want to get spoiled. I do read the back of the books, but I don't really read too much other than that, is what I'm trying to say. So after I looked this one up, because I wanted to see what the rating was on this book, I saw that people recommended this one as well. This book has also been turned into a movie, I know that. After I finish reading this one, I want to get into this one. After I finish this book, I would really want to watch the movie. So the next 2 books have been recommended by Crybaby Kate. She is on YouTube. I don't know if you know her. She's a commentary channel, I would say, and I love her videos so much. So she has recommended My Husband and The Water Cure, and I think the blurb just sounds really, really fun and interesting. So these books are also on my TBR now. I acquired all of these books in 2 weeks, so that's insane. Minus one. I'll show you which one I mean. But I also got this book. Oh my gosh, I cannot say it. I can't say it. Don't make me. But this book, this is what it's about. I think it sounds really, really interesting. I'm really excited about this one. I can't wait. Like, this is one of the ones I'm really excited for. I'm excited for all of them, but this is one of them I'm really excited for. Then another book that I have, or that I got, is Atomic Habits. And this one I have as an audiobook as well. But I feel like for books like that, I just need to read it. Like, I need to see the words, and I need to touch the book, and I need to make my notes. I feel like I just didn't really retain much. So when it comes to books like that, I just learned that I need to have them in physical form. So there is that. And another book, I'm reading this one currently as well, is Yesteryear. I am on page 53 here. And this one is my favorite line. It says, I could practically see his insipid, I don't know how to pronounce that, prayers flowed past me in little Comic Sans thought bubbles. I had to laugh so hard when I read that. Like, that is so funny. Like, how witty is she? This is so insane. So yeah, this is a really cool book. I have not read too much yet, but I'm so excited about this one. So these are the books that are currently on my shelf. I have other unread books, like, don't talk to me about that. I have ignored them successfully. Like, here in that corner up there on my desk, I have a collection of Dostoevsky books, which I really want to read because my mom told me that they had to read them. Like, that was like literature that they had to go through or read in school in Russia. So I really want to read them and just have like this shared experience with my mom, I guess. So yeah, anyway, I have so many books left to read and just so little time. It's just so sad because I feel like lately, like, I really love reading, right? But lately this hobby of reading has turned into a hobby of buying books, which is really stressing me out. Like, it makes me so sad because I love reading and I'm acquiring so many books because they sound so interesting and I want to read them. Like, I want to engulf myself in the wisdom and in the story, but I just don't have the time. And that is so annoying. It really frustrates me because I just really want to read these things. I want to think about them, right? And experience them. And it's just so, I don't know, I don't want to mindlessly consume, which is why I try to read it slowly and bit by bit and think about the things that I'm reading. But that just means that I need more time, you know, to consume a book. But yeah, hopefully I will have more time now to read more. And I hope that this season of adjusting to my new life will not be too long because I really, really want to indulge in my hobbies again. Now, let's get into the freebie showcase. I have all 3 sizes with me. I have A5, which again, I'm telling you, it's like a plane. Do you see the difference? Like, I can open it and it's barely as big. Opening this up, it takes up the whole thing. Like, I'm not even joking. This is like the entire desk. It's insane. Love the color, love the cover. She's gorgeous, no? Anyway, so I have my A5, I have my personal, and I have the pocket. This is the Pocket Saffiano and Poppy. This is, oh my gosh, the Portland, I think. Yeah, this is the personal Portland in black, and this is the A5 classic Croc in the color cherry. So I have all 3 sizes to show you, and the winner is dun, 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 the weekly on 2 pages. Yay! So this is what it looks like in the A5 size, and I have already shown you how I use it. You can do it however you want to. I did not put any lines in between here, so you can section it off however you would like, but everything else is just pretty much the same. So yeah, here is the overview of the A5. Let me show you the personal size right here. Oops. Oh gosh. So this is what the personal size looks like. You've seen it in my own setup, but this is what it looks like here in the Portland, in case you were wondering. And then when it comes to the pocket, this is what she looks like. I think it's so cute. It is so adorable. And yeah, so you have your Monday through Saturday, and then Saturday and Sunday have half. Here you have some space to write any important things that need to be done, and then here you have the deadlines and stuff like that. So I think it's really fun. In the next section, I will show you the printing and cutting process. So see you in a second. Before getting into the specific printing settings, make sure that you are running a test print before committing to printing multiple sheets or copies of your inserts. Settings might differ from printer to printer, so please make sure to test it first. I am using the Canon TS9500 series, so the printing settings are based on that. The program I use to open and read my PDFs is Adobe Acrobat. All inserts are optimized for A4 paper. All sizes have different printing settings, so please make sure to jump to your needed size to make the right selections. Please keep in mind that we are printing double-sided, but we are doing so manually in this tutorial, so if your printer does it automatically, please adjust the settings accordingly. Let's get started with the A5 size. After selecting your printer, you will select how many copies you want to make. Then under page pages to print, we are selecting all, and under more options, we are going to the odd or even pages and select odd pages only. Under page sizing and handling, we are going to custom scale and adjust it to 100%. This is essential so we will get the right sizing for our A5 inserts. Then we will go to orientation and click landscape. After that, we click on printer, and under media and quality, we will select the paper tray selection to main tray. Then we will click on print, and after we have printed it, we will turn around the pages and put it into the rear tray, and I will show you in this video how to do so. After that, we will print out the back side. So again, we will select the same amount of copies. We will go to pages to print to all, then to more options, and then under odd or even pages, we will now select even pages only. Under size, we will keep the custom scale to 100%. We will keep it on landscape. Then we will go to printer, click media and quality, and then select rear tray under paper tray selection. Click on print, and we will have successfully printed our inserts. Now let's look at our personal settings. First, again, we will adjust how many copies we want to make. In this case, we are making 3 copies. Under pages to print, we will click all, then we will go to more options, odd or even pages, and select odd pages only. Under size, we will go to custom scale and set it to 100%. Then we will click multiple, go to pages per sheet, select custom, and add it to 2x1. Then under page order, we will select horizontal. The orientation is landscape, and then we will click on printer, select media and quality, go to paper tray selections, and select main tray. Then we will click on print. After printing and putting the pages into the rear tray as I have shown right here, we will now print the other side. So what we are doing is we are going to select the same amount of copies, go to pages to print, select all, under more options, odd or even pages. We will now select even pages only. Then under size, we will still remain at 100% under custom scale. Then we will click on multiples, keep the settings for 2x1. But what we will change is the page order, and we will then select horizontal reverse. Then we will select printer again, go to media and quality, go to paper tray selection, and select rear tray. Then we will click on print, and we will have successfully printed our personal sized insert. Lastly, we are going to look at how to print pocket sized inserts. So first, we are opening up the print window. We are going to adjust how many copies we want to make. Then under pages to print, we are going to select all, go to more options. Under odd or even pages, we will select odd pages only. Then under page sizing and handling, we will go to size and set the custom scale to 100%, which is really important. In orientation, we will select auto, and then we will go to our printer settings, go to media and quality, then select paper tray selections and set it to main tray. Then we will click print. After printing the pages, we will basically insert them into the rear tray like so, like you will see in this video. Then we will go to print again, select the same amount of copies we made for the odd pages, go to all, select more options, go to odd or even pages and select even pages only. Then under page sizing and handling, we will go to size, set the custom scale to 100%, the orientation to auto, and then we'll go to printer, media and quality, paper tray selection, and select rear tray, and then we will click print, and we will have successfully printed our pocket-sized inserts. So now that we've printed everything, what is left to do is to cut it. So I'm going to show you all the sizes, and I'm going to use the Future Lock one. I don't know if that is the one that won. You will know before me, but I'll just use the Future Lock one to show you how to cut each size. Let's get into it. What you need for that is a Fiskars cutting board or scissors. I'll use scissors anyway to cut through the holes because that's what I like to do. I still don't know what the process is called. And then we need a 6-hole puncher that can do different sizing. So let's start with the A5, which is the simplest one to do. You just have to align it with the lines right here. They are quite light, so make sure you don't miss them, right? And then after you've aligned it, you just cut, and ta-da! It's done. Here you have it, your A5 sized inserts. And then all you have to do is put this on the highest setting, and then put this one up right here to A5, and then, oops, punch the holes. Then what I like to do is just take my scissors and cut through the holes like that. And that's it. Now let's do the personal size one. Here we have to do a few more cuts. As you can see, we have 4 cuts like that and 2 like that. I'm so bad at saying horizontal and vertically. I always mix them up, but whatever. So let's do the cuts. I don't cut it through entirely. I just set it up like here, the blade, and then cut it down here. And you can see right here that I didn't cut through. And that is important because if you cut through, it will be hard because you will lose these, right? You will lose these markings, and we need them to make the right cuts and have everything match exactly. So please do not cut through, but just slice them open like that. So I'm just going to do the last one right here, and then we're going to turn around and do the rest. You could potentially cut through, but I just like to keep it together like that. So I always do it like that. And then let's do the last one like so. Yep. And we're done. We have our personal sized inserts cut, and now all we have to do is set it to the second one like that. And then we can hole punch it. I have a marking right here that is like white, and that is where I align it, and I just punch. And then I do the same thing with the holes. I just cut through them. I just like it that way because then I don't have to open up the rings too much, and I can just preserve the mechanics and keep them pristine. And then lastly, we will cut the pocket size like that. We have 3 cuts like this, and 2 cuts like that. One here and one right here. Again, don't cut through, just cut inside of the pages like that. And then we have our pocket size done. I'm gonna put this on the smallest one, and then I align it by looking at the name, right? I'm looking at my logo basically and aligning it like that, and then punching the holes. Then I'm gonna, is it scorch? I don't even know what it's called, but I'm gonna snip through the holes again, and then we are done. That's all when it comes to the tutorial on how to print and cut. So I hope you will enjoy your free inserts, and you will find everything you need in the description below. Thank you so much for being here. And that's a wrap, my darlings. Thank you so much for watching. And as always, may your spreads be gilded, your tea always warm, and your days filled with the purest form of joy and happiness. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you feel inclined to do so, then hit the notification bell so you never miss out on this chaos. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!